Hey y'all, it's Christine over here. Welcome back to my channel, Little Bit of Luxe, where I share my passion for handbags, mostly contemporary, sometimes luxury. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And also follow me on my Instagram to connect with me. You can message me there. It is Little Bit of Luxe _ Christine. Now for today's video, I want to touch base on vintage collection. Now I do not collect vintage, but I do have pieces that are now considered vintage. So I did Google, as per Google, it is technically considered vintage if they are 20 to 30 years older. Now they have, not recently, but not long ago, they have already updated that to, I think there's still a debate between about 10 or 20, but now it's actually considered vintage if it's 10 years or older, especially if it's a recognized piece. So I don't have a lot of recognizable pieces. I mean, I'm even going to share brands that are not often talked about, but I have these pieces for over 10 years now, and then some are a lot older. And what I love about these handbags are the story that it holds. So if you like this kind of content, again, give this video a thumbs up and keep on watching. As much as I want to go in particular order, I want to go from youngest to oldest. So if you want to see the oldest bag that I have in my collection, then just fast forward towards the mid or end of the video. But anyhow, for this first handbag I'm going to share with you guys, this is my very first designer bag as a young adult. Michael Kors. I know you guys are like, Michael Kors. Yes, I've had this bag since 2013. And it is still stunning to my eyes. It is a beautiful piece. It's the very first bag my mom got me as a young adult because she believes that as a teenager I shouldn't carry a designer bag. So she didn't get me a bag of my own, a designer bag, until I was like in my 20s. So that is my first bag that I consider vintage now. We did buy this at Nordstrom. So just to kind of give you guys a quick overview, it does come with two very spacious interior and then a zipper in the middle. Very, very nice. This isn't an outlet bag. The design of this and the quality is very nice. As y'all can see, there are almost no wear and tear there, no tearing, and everything is good. So when people talk about the quality of Michael Kors, I remember the quality from 2013. So I love Michael Kors. Like what I have mentioned in the previous video, Michael Kors is a special place in my heart. And this is the reason why. All right, so for the next piece I'm about to show you, it's actually not technically considered vintage because it hasn't been over 10 years yet. But the reason I'm going to be sharing this bag, it's because of the brand I believe is no longer in the fashion industry. I don't know if they put a stop completely or they just took a pause for about, I think, a year or two at this moment now. And the reason I'm sharing this is because it's technically going to be considered a vintage in a year. And they are very much known for their big bow and rose gold pieces on their handbags. And that's none other than the Ted Baker. And this one I got back in 2016. She is a stunning, stunning patent leather bag. I love, this is a time where rose gold was a thing, okay? And this is why I love Ted Baker with their cute bow and their rose gold and just the sleek top handle. This is an amazing bag. And back then, my phone was iPhone 5, I believe, and iPhone 5 can fit in this bag. So this bag was an amazing bag. I kid you not, it opens nice and wide, so you could fit an iPhone 5 here back then. But of course, now you can only fit a card holder, lipstick, and car keys or whatnot. And so that is such an amazing bag. I really, really wish that they did not discontinue the design, their original bow design, because when they stopped designing this one, I think that's when they kind of went downhill. I don't know that for sure, but to me, my personal opinion about Ted Baker is I love their design with the big bows. I like it so much. I actually have two other Ted Bakers. My mom collected Ted Baker handbags as well. But as you can see, she's got the infamous bow on there and then the rose gold chain. So this is like my party bag, evening bag, almost every time I attend an event or any function. Again, I'm sharing you guys this because Ted Baker is no longer in the fashion industry at this time. So I am kind of considering this a special pieces or collector's edition or whatsoever. And Ted Baker will always have a special place in my heart. Again, these were the bags and the design that really made me feel so good when I was at my early 20s. And then here's another Ted Baker. Just want to show you guys because I'm pretty sure if you see the bow, you know it's Ted Baker. And the only thing that's so sad about this bag is because it's patent leather, you can't really wipe off a pen mark on there. And my niece accidentally scratched a pen there, and I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at her, you know, but I still love this bag. Their bags are genuinely really, really nice, and the quality is amazing. Again, with the rose gold. All right, so for the next piece I'm going to show you guys is again another 10-year-old bag. It's not completely vintage as the brand name as it is, but I've had this bag for over 10 years. This is a very special bag to me. I'm telling you guys, vintage bags and the stuff that I have here in my collection means a lot to me because of the story that it holds. So this is my very first Kate Spade bag my husband got me when we were just dating at the time. He bought this in 2015. But this design, I believe, is it came out late 2014, so it is technically at its 10-year mark already. And I didn't even know that at that I didn't even heard about Givenchy Antigona until like years later because I really love this bag and I had gotten so many compliments with this bag and I didn't know that it was resembling the Givenchy Antigona. And it comes with a crossbody strap, and as you can see, it still looks pretty nice. And what I can tell you right now are handbags. It didn't almost matter what kind of brand it is, but bags that were made over 10 years ago are made in such good quality. And look at that, no tearing. I don't know if you could see. I am hoping I'm showing you guys. I hope you guys could see the actual look of the bag, the quality of how it is right now on the top handle. And yeah, very spacious. The only thing here is that, of course, the interior has a little bit of yellow wing. But other than that, it still is an amazing bag. No holes, no tear anywhere. And like I said, it comes with a strap for crossbody wear if you'd like to. And then I even found the matching wallet from eBay. My mom got it for me because we always look for a matching wallet for our bags. I don't now, but we love to always have a matching wallet. But yeah, so that's my very first Kate Spade bag. All right, next up here is another Michael Kors bag that my very first own purchase as a young adult. And at this time, it looks like the Alma BB. At the time I purchased this, I didn't even know about Alma BB. I know, right? Because I didn't really care about handbags back then, but I do take care of my stuff. At the time in my early 20s, I wasn't in the best financial position, so I never really thought I'd be collecting handbags. If you were to tell me that 10, 15 years ago, I wouldn't believe you that I'd be collecting handbags. But anyhow, this is my Michael Kors black handbag with gold hardware. I've had this since 2015. And got the black strap here for crossbody wear. It's still nice on the inside. Again, like what I said, this one is purchased from Nordstrom. Bags that are made over 10 years ago have such great quality to it. So when you talk to me about Michael Kors quality, I think of these bags because my Michael Kors that I've gotten from over 10 years ago, or 10 years ago at least, are holding up really, really well. All right, so the next piece I have here is technically not mine. This didn't age with me, but my husband bought this from our church member because she was trying to declutter her stuff. This is her daughter's backpack when she was 3 years old. She is now 15. So obviously this bag is over 10 years. And this is a Burberry bag. It's a little kid's backpack. And I really love Burberry. If you guys don't already know that, if you're a follower, subscriber, you know that I love Burberry. So my husband got the Burberry vintage backpack for kids from our church member. And we were thinking that my daughter could use it too. She is currently 5. She could technically use it now. I can technically use this bag. I'm very petite, so I can actually use this bag. And that's just a little Burberry bag. It actually has a receipt or price tag in there too, that she bought it from Nordstrom. And it's not leather, it's just a fabric canvas material. Very, very soft. It was her 3-year-old daughter's bag. So with her using this, it's still in such a really, really good condition. It is clean. It's a beautiful bag. Again, this was her daughter's first backpack, so it does hold special value in our hearts. And she is in our youth group, so when she sees my daughter carries this, she will recognize her bag. So that's what I love about vintage. Again, I already mentioned that it's the story that it holds. All right, the next one we have here is my Dooney Bourke bag. This is 2014. This is when I first moved to my own apartment. Actually moved into my own apartment when I was 21 back in 2013. And this is what my mom got on 2014 for me as a young adult. Again, Michael Kors, and then this one. So as you can see, this Dooney Bourke, the quality is so stunning. It already yellowed, though it oxidized, and I noticed that with a lot of Dooney Bourkes, they do oxidize a lot. So this top handle is oxidized. It comes with a long strap for crossbody wear. Really, really pretty. This is one of my favorite Dooney Bourke bags. I don't have many Dooney Bourkes. I only had like 3. She is an amazing bag. Look at that. Oh, and the details on this bag. Let me take out the filling. So it's just an open interior, and it has like 2 side pockets there, but you can pull them out. You pull them out, you see the back part. That detail though. So pretty. So pretty. Quality is never compromised. I really love Dooney Bourke. I love Dooney Bourke so much. So that's one Dooney Bourke that I have in my collection that is already considered vintage. We're still in the 2010s kind of years. So this is purchased back in 2013. Well, my mom said she bought it because this is my mom's. And I really like this style, so I asked her if I can use it to show you guys vintage collection, and she said, sure, you can. This is a Patricia Nash bag that she bought back in 2014, but she bought this at TJ Maxx. So this is probably, I'm assuming, a design from previous collection, which is the year before, and that makes it even older. So this is the dust bag, Patricia Nash. It's an Italian leather. Amazing bag. And then she finally found a matching wallet to go with it. I'm telling you, my mom and I would always look for a matching wallet for a handbag that we purchase. I love the interior. Very nice. And the quality is amazing. They have Patricia Nash in Macy's, but I find them really expensive though. So if I can find them at TJ Maxx, I would go to TJ Maxx. But you can hardly find a really good piece with Patricia Nash at TJ Maxx. You really have to hunt them down. This is a stunning bag. It's so pretty. It's nice to look at. It's like a clutch and a shoulder bag, if you will. And if you feel the leather and the stitching, everything is gorgeous about this bag. But yeah, my mom had adventures with this bag, and this is one of her favorite floral bags. Right, so that's the Patricia Nash bag. All right, so these are one of the oldest bags that I have in my collection. This is actually purchased by my aunt when she was in Hong Kong. This was purchased in January 2009 according to the receipt, but according to the date code of the bag, this is actually manufactured in 2008. She has already restored this bag from Louis Vuitton in Hong Kong, and the zipper is fixed and everything, but the fact that you have to get this fixed immediately after within like 10 years of use. That says something about the quality. There's some cracking already, and there's cracks here on the leather, and there's cracks on the handle. But I do genuinely love this bag. We use this to travel, and it's just my aunt's first speedy bag, so it does mean a lot to me as well as a handbag collector. But yeah, like what I said, I'm not technically collecting vintage bags, but because I've got pieces that are already considered vintage, I take good care of them so that I could see how it lasts for the next year or so. I do plan on keeping this at its best condition to see how it will hold up in the next decade or so. The next one here is purchased in 1990 in a duty-free store when my aunt used to travel. So it's the Gucci. I've shared this before. It is the little camera bag that I thought was a guest bag when I was still using it before, when I was younger. I really thought it was a guest bag. And anyhow, she has the classic zipper pull of Gucci. Yeah, I really, really like this bag. The thing here is that the leather part of this bag has some scuffing and discoloration already, but the canvas part is still amazing and it's beautiful. You know, I feel like anyone can make a whole new piece with this bag if they were to handcraft it again, to restore it or whatsoever. But I do love this bag the way that it is, so I'll be keeping it just the way that it is. So we are at our final two pieces. I'm going to put them in one because they are the same brand. And these are actually the root and the very beginning of why I love handbags. And it's none other than Polo Ralph Lauren. This is probably not familiar to you guys, but this bag is a stunner. It's a beater bag. I think she purchases back in 1980 and never restored. This bag does not need any fixing. As you can see, the quality of this bag, it's hardcore. This is actually my mom says something about anti-theft, I think. So even if you try to slice it with like a knife or a blade whatsoever, you can't. It's an anti-scratch whatsoever. So this is why my aunt bought it, because she travels a lot, and you know, with traveling, you never really know the place and the area. For safety purposes, she got these bags because they're so heavy duty and they are amazing. So these bags, growing up, I remember my mom said she lost it, which is sad because those were my favorite pieces of this bag. It comes with little brush to clean your bag. So I remember when I was younger, I remember I was 3, like I would grab that brush and I would just constantly brush my aunt's bag. And I really love, love, love this bag. I wish you guys could hold it to see the quality of the bag. And then the bottom part, it's still amazing that you can easily buff out, and the quality, I can't stop talking about the quality of this bag. It's an amazing bag. And my aunt actually got this punched hole somewhere here for another length to wear it as a long shoulder bag, long drop shoulder bag. This bag is so pretty. You cannot find any Polo Ralph Lauren like this ever. And then this one is the reason I love messenger bags. This also comes with a brush, which also my mom lost. Now, magnets weren't a thing back then, so you have to actually open this either this way, which you pull this out, just like that, and then you get to access the 2 pockets here and then the main compartment here, or push those back in, or you can just undo the belt as it is. So we do it this way because my mom doesn't want to loosen up this part right here. And I really, really love this bag. I actually recently got this fixed because it was already tearing around the strap. But other than that, this bag is a heavy duty bag. My mom used this when she was traveling. If I could find a picture, I will post it here. If I find any pictures of these handbags while they were traveling, I will post them. And it is a stunning bag. The quality, I Kid you not. It's so, so strong, beautiful, and I can't. You cannot argue with people who made these handbags over a decade ago. Like, these are amazing bags. Again, I love these handbags, and these were the reasons I love handbags because of Polo Ralph Lauren. I told my mom, I told myself actually when I saw these in my aunt's closet, one day you'll be mine. I'll have you when I grow up. I remember saying that. And hence, it's here now. It's in my possession. And I believe my aunt is going to be sending me another handbag that she has. I know she's going to be sending me something. I don't know what it is, but it's a surprise. So we'll see. It may be another vintage to add in my collection. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share in the comment section below what you think of these handbags and the quality of handbags that were made over a decade ago. Anyways, thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. Till next time, bye!